Sam, I know you just finished a show, but I have to ask you for a comment on what happened tonight. Logan Paul calls you out into the ring, you oblige, and then he uses you to get at your fiance Ricochet. How are you processing what happened tonight?
Honestly, once Logan started talking to me, it was all a blur, but I've been watching wrestling long enough to know I shouldn't have gotten in the ring.
Yeah.
So that's on me. I don't really know why Logan likes to push my buttons. This is the first time that I've seen him since SummerSlam, so I thought it was kind of inevitable that he'd say something to me. But, you know, he may be a WWE superstar, but as of right now, Logan Paul is not a legend and he's not a champion. So he can't get me to do an unwarranted announcement. That's ridiculous. And I'm just glad that Ricochet came out in the nick of time. Yeah.
Well, listen, as usual, you handled it with nothing but class. So thank you for this and have a great night.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.